Let us start with Task Management module. In the sidebar, under Task menu, in Task Master, we see two options, Add Task and Task List. Now, in the Task Master, you can add tasks which are to be performed in the office. In software, we consider tasks as billable services of client. Tasks are of two kinds, recurrence and single time. You can add subtasks, that is checklist, for any task. Subtasks are steps of task-related procedure. You can add n number of subtasks, even you can maintain activity order of subtasks, that is, second number subtask appears on concerned employee's dashboard only after the completion of first number subtask. And you can delete subtask from the approval page for a particular client assignment. You can define default employee for any subtask, and at that time of approval for particular subtask, you can change or add multiple employees, and one subtask is mandatory for each task. Now, in the task list, you can see the whole list of the task and its subtask, and from here, you can edit or make any task inactive. In procedure to assign any task to employee, we have two steps. First is task applicability, and second is task approval. Task applicability. When we click Task Applicability, we have two options. 1. Set recurrence task, and 2. Start single task. Task applicability is the procedure where you engage with a client for particular services. This is one-time procedure for recurrence task. Let's see what a recurrence task is. For example, we are giving bookkeeping, quarterly task to Utopia Solutions. First, you need to select particular service from the drop-down, and then from below left section, you will see the list of clients where you can select and by Add button apply that service, and from right section, you can select and by Remove button discontinue any service for any client. That effects from next financial year. Hereby, applying bookkeeping services to Utopia Services, the current year's all the remaining quarters task, including the current quarter, goes to the approval page. Even if you want to apply work for any previous quarter, then you need to select the date of the previous quarter in the Start Date option. And also, next year, this bookkeeping services task will be applied automatically for Utopia Services clients for each quarter. You need to perform it one time, and from next year, you just need to approve it from approval page. Once you choose financial year, next year's all recurrence task will occur automatically and come for approval. And at the time of applicability, if you select the option Infinite Task Approval, particular task will not come for approval ever. It directly goes to concerned employee's dashboard on an effective date of task. And to stop this cycle, you need to close task manually from applicability page, otherwise it will reoccur infinite time. Above logic and process will work similarly based on client option. Through this option, you can apply multiple services to single client. Add New tab in the right corner is used for adding a new Task Master data, and by clicking this, you land on the Task Master page. Through the List tab, you can see the assigned recurrence task list. Through Vacant Client, you will get a list of clients who has not any service assigned. Now let's check other option, Start Single Task in Task Applicability. Here, you can start one-time task or particular frequency work of any recurrence task. Let's apply Company Incorporation Service to Leach Enterprise. Once you apply task, pop-up will open from where you can approve task and make changes like here. You can manage task admin, work admin, effective date, deadline date, and by clicking on plus sign, you can edit or add data subtask wise. And here, you can remove any subtask that affects only for your particular client. Task approval. Now, the next step in task menu is task approval. In this, you can approve any task from the available task list. Here, You have been provided with many search filters to make your result more precise. Here, many things you can manage before approval that we discuss, or you can directly by select an approval can approve task. Here are few things that you can manage before approval. Here, we are approving bookkeeping service quarterly for Utopia services. Here, we can manage many things at the time of approval. At the time of approval, you can allocate tasks to a particular employee, choose a task admin, effective date, due date, and bill amount as well. In recurrence task, effective date or start date of particular task would be next date of task period end date. For example, default effective date for quarterly task. Audit for second quarter 2020 would be 1st July 2020 if financial year is January to December. And same logic will apply in monthly, half-yearly and yearly mode. Choosing task admin has two benefits. 1. If an employee is stuck at some point, he or she can take help from the task admin. 2. If the employee selects pending for approval status for a particular task, it will go to the task admin for approval. Effective date means the date on which employee will get the work on their dashboard, and if the employee is not logged in, he will receive notification through email or SMS. Same way, task admin and employee will be notified on the due date of their task. Here, we select today's date as an effective date. Rough or predefined amount of a service helps you at the time of creation of tax invoice or performa invoice. For a particular task, by clicking on plus, you will be shown subtask-wise information, and you can change or add employees in any subtask, subtask-wise due date, estimated hours, and its description. You can also remove a particular subtask by clicking the delete button. By using the fill all appearing fields option, you can change the entire appearing task list particular field by one click. Now tick the checkbox, and by clicking approve button, work will be allocated to selected employee. In upper right corner, you will find one button name, Infinite Approval Task. By clicking here, you will redirect to a different page with same functionality like task approval page. We manage it separately because whatever the criteria you set here will remain same for an infinite time until manual interaction, so you be more precise at time of approval, and later you can find edit option in approved task list page. After the approval of a task, the assigned employee will start seeing the task from the effective date on his dashboard. So here, first order subtask has been assigned to Christy. So work goes on Christy's dashboard, and task admin Chris, work employee Christy, and client Utopia will be notified by email and SMS, and by the completion of all tasks, completion report will go to admin with time spent, summary, and costing with actual and estimated figures. On employee's dashboard, current job section will give all assigned task list to a particular employee, and by clicking on current job, you will get all task lists for that particular employee and his or her subordinates task list, and by using filters, you can narrow your search and get logs of particular task, or you can make entry in any task on behalf of assigned user. And by clicking on particular task from here or from dashboard, you will be redirected to job summary page of that particular task. Here, we click on bookkeeping services of Utopia Solutions. Here, employee can enter working summary or add items like time spent, current status, working notes, documents, remark, and can get information like previous employee notes or logs, task-related documents or inwards, client's permanent documents, task-related help file or form. Current status is very important aspect where you can choose from predefined statuses such as pending, task whose effective date has not come, that will appear in all reporting pages under pending status. Onboard, the moment effective data arrives, status automatically changes to onboard. In process, employee can select this status when work is in progress. pending from client. When work is pending from client side, this status can be chosen. Pending from department. When work is pending from department, this status can be chosen. Pending for approval. By selecting this status, task goes to task admin for his approval. Once you select pending for approval status here, particular task will go for approval to task admin. Task admin will be notified through dashboard notification icon, and once task admin approves or rejects task, same will appear on employee dashboard. Completed. When work is completed, this status is selected. After one subtask is completed, next subtask goes to the concerned employee's dashboard. You can also remove task for temporary time period using reminder function. Through the Add document, you can add any task-related document in any format, and the client can see that document from their login. If you want to attach any temporary work document that you can manage a subtask-wise document attachment, details of approved task can be seen by clicking on Approved Task List, and from Update Approved Task and Approved Task List and Pages, you can edit few parameters of task and subtask like task admin, deadline date, effective date, remark and predefined bill amount data, and find infinite approved task by separate tag. You can also transfer a task from one employee to another by transfer task. Here, you can transfer a task and subtask from a particular employee to one or multiple employees. On transfer of task, all involved employees or task admin will be notified through email, and from transferred task list page, you can get the details of the transferred task. In the task cycle details, you can see the history of any task. You can use filters to see the information of your choice. Here, the most important information is that you can get to know that who has approved the task and to whom the task is assigned, who has transferred tasks to whom, or current working employee details. And by clicking on Work Progress Detail, you will get all the logs or activities performed by all employees in that task. And by clicking on Excel symbol, you can export your report into Excel. In the task information, you can see all the details related to task and can get the detailed report with all aspect. By clicking on plus sign, you will get the details of particular subtask. For example, if at any point of time, a client requires update on his task, task information will help in creating a detailed report, such as status of the task and subtask, due date, employees involved, task admin, task history, and documents received. By using All Task Update, employee can update any ongoing task or completed task in Office. This page is useful when any employee spent time on task which is not assigned to them or spent time on completed work. Clicking on Ongoing Task, you can see detailed list of ongoing tasks or the current work which was ongoing in your company, as in application hierarchy management was there. Let's understand with one example. Suppose employee X, Y and Z come under senior employee A, and A wants to check the ongoing work of X, then A will select the employee filter, and to be more precise, A can select other filters also. According to that, report will be displayed, and in right corner, button was given to get the logs of the task, and by clicking on Edit button, you will be redirected to his job sheets, and through this, you can also update in their work. You can also download this data in Excel format.